Can my stomach get fat again after a tummy tuck? Answer is yes. Yes, it can. So why is that? This is one aspect of the human body that I would say the majority of people don't fully appreciate. Specifically for women who get a tummy tuck, is that as a human, we carry fat internally. It's called internal fat. And it's fat around your intestines and liver and stomach and pancreas. It's just a floating, mass of fat, and it's there as a metabolic storage first draw for the liver. Mostly the liver grabs that fat and stores it. That's where it stores it primarily. And then we have fat, in our soft tissue. But the internal fat is something that is very, very, very sensitive to your diet, because that is of easy access for the liver to metabolize, to get extra calories, to do the metabolism associated to what the liver does. When you gain weight, everyone notices that their pants feel a little bit tighter, and you're trying to suck it in a little bit more because you're gaining more weight in your gut. Like, that's where most people gain it, like, immediately. You're not going to gain it typically in your face, your arms, your legs. You always kind of get a little more fuller midsection because the fat is inside it. It's one of the firstest places you're going to gain weight. And so when you first start losing weight, you're going to lose a lot of, most of that first 5 pounds will be water weight as you make those lifestyle changes in your diet. But then you start kind of eating away at the internal fat, and so that starts coming down. And that's why people get really frustrated within like a month or two. Like, I don't feel like I look any different. You probably don't, because again, it's the fat that's coming off is really your midsection. You'll notice your tummy's flatter. It's not as much. You don't have to hold it in as more. But to really start seeing, the physical changes of less fat on your arms and your legs, that typically takes a little bit more effort into your lifestyle changes of diet to decrease the fatty tissue layer of underneath your skin. So, women who have a tummy tuck and then they maybe get back into their bad habits of eating and their lifestyle of, making poor choices in the foods they eat and when they eat and how much they eat. The first thing that comes back is you start gaining weight in your abdomen, and so they get a little bit fuller, and then their tummy's not as flat as they had it before surgery, and it's become very, very, very frustrating for them. And it's not that I did anything to you. I didn't do anything to you. It's just you gained some weight. Can you undo a tummy tuck? Physically, you can't undo the skin removal. You can't undo that, but you will have a fuller, more of a tighter, kind of a balloon-looking abdomen, because you gain this weight internally, but your skin is tight, so you kind of have more of like a ballish kind of fullness to your abdomen. So it does change your physique a little bit. But if you lose weight again, guess what? You go back to where you had it, around when you had surgery. So the idea is to maintain your weight after you have these cosmetic surgeries, specifically with tummy tuck, to maintain that flatter, tighter, abdomen and core midsection, and that way you have a longer lasting result. So it's really up to you. It's not something that we can do for you. Like, that is something that's gonna be all about diet and your lifestyle changes. So I love that question. Keep bringing those. I like that one specifically. And don't forget, like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more.